this first Sunday of the NFL season, we saw the drama, we saw the action, and we had a jam-packed schedule. And it did not disappoint for your Sunday fun day. So let's talk about it on Sports Extra, which starts right now.
It's time for Sports Extra, presented by your local Toyota dealers.
All right. Exciting game, but I'm not into more victories.
Well, that was Jets head coach Aaron Glenn moments after the Jets lost to the Steelers earlier today, a game that had 7 lead changes ending in a Steelers victory. Well, good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we are so glad you're spending your Sunday night here with us. This is Sports Extra, presented by your local Toyota dealers. I'm Tina Cervasio. Well, the NFL scriptwriters, who don't technically exist, could not have written up a better or more dramatic storyline than this one. The New York Jets sent Pittsburgh Steelers facing off in Week 1 following an offseason where they swapped quarterbacks. After a rather contentious meeting between new Jets head coach Aaron Glenn and then Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers, when Glenn told Rodgers he would no longer be needing his services. If you think Rodgers put that behind him and just started a new season in a new city, you never paid attention to him last year. And today, Rodgers did return to the place he called JetLife Stadium, but in a different uniform and with a much different fan reaction when he took the field. Our Jennifer Williams was at the Jets-Steelers game and reports from MetLife with all the details from a heartbreaking home opening loss for Gang Green.
It's a new era for Gang Green, and while a Jet squad led by Justin Fields held their own against the QB's former team, one thing is clear about this new regime. Close enough will never be good enough.
Offensively, we did a lot of good things offensively that we can build on. The one thing to me that had to turn this game is, man, we can't have turnovers. We can't do it. We have to be a more disciplined team.
With the Jets up 32-31 late in the fourth, Rodgers, in his return to MetLife, got the ball into his former team's territory, and kicker Chris Boswell made a career-high 60-yard field goal.
It was nice to win, especially, hearing some of the cat calls out there, and the Boo Birds. I'm not sensitive about that. I expected that, kind of like that, but there were probably people in the organization didn't think I could play anymore.
The Jets had a shot at a potential game-winning field goal of their own. On 4th and 3, Justin Fields connected with former Buckeye teammate Garrett Wilson for what would have been a first down. But the star receiver just couldn't hold on to the ball after getting hit by Steelers cornerback Jalen Ramsey. The momentum really shifted in the fourth. An unnecessary roughness penalty called on Quincy Williams for a late hit put Rodgers in a position to throw his 3rd touchdown pass. The Steelers got the ball right back when Jets return specialist Xavier Gipson fumbled the kickoff, the game's first turnover. Pittsburgh recovered and converted on the next drive, Rodgers ending the day throwing for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. I consider one of those hustle plays, but me being me, I can't have those because I feel like it's one of those things where I put them in field goal position or put them in a position to score. So I got to learn from that.
Right, there were some penalties that happened in that game that was true discipline issues, and again, that's something that will be addressed because you would not be on the field with this team if you're going to cause us to lose games. You're going to cause issues like that.
As for the offense, head coach Aaron Glenn said Fields was outstanding. He completed 16 of his 22 pass attempts for 218 yards with a touchdown pass to Wilson.
Kind of keeping each other in the fight. That one turnover, they scored. On offense, we came back and didn't let that phase us. So, like I said, a lot of fight from our team, and I don't think a lot of people expected us to come out like that.
The Jets unable to pull off the win in Glenn's head coaching debut. Football, a game of small margins, 34-32 the final score. Next up, the Jets host the division rival Bills here at MetLife Stadium. For Sports Extra, I'm Jennifer Williams.
The irony about the New York Giants